And the square place that we're looking at right now may have been where the fire was. It's supposed that a scoffer one time relieved himself on that spot just to show that he didn't believe. And a fire is supposed to have consumed him. And Florrie Brady says that his bones are still in the wall. Let's go right out through to the outside. And this little entrance here must go right through the wall. And there's another one down there. You can probably go in there as well. And there's chambers right through the walls. We can see inside, oh no. We'll go have a look anyway. It's really low, it's about hardly 4 feet high. Stone bench there. A little window on the other side. And pretty bare inside. Putting the video light on. Give us a better idea of what it looks like inside, just to pick out the detail on the stones. Which is well worth looking at and recording. To the roof. That's the most wide angle I have, but I think that's enough. And back down to the window.
Because I was burning myself when I was a wee one. My father got the roach lime and linseed oil and mixed it in a bowl and put it in a cloth.
What's this now? Lime, is it?
Lime, roach lime.
Roach lime.
Aye.
And
I'm sure
linseed.
many the one knows what it is already.
And linseed.
Linseed oil.
Linseed oil, yeah.
And mix it in a bowl
Yeah,
and rub it on the burns
yeah, yeah.
and cover it.
Yeah.
No cured. No toxin or nothing. No. No.
What about the flu? If you had a flu or pneumonia or bad colds, what was for that?
The flu.
Aye.
I've been for 3 or 4 days. No aspirin, no
And
anything.
what about, would you take a glass of poaching or anything for
No.
flu?
I know you used to take an odd wee drop of the poaching.
Would you take a glass of poaching if you had the flu?
Oh.
You know, if you went to bed and you take a
Oh,
glass
you wouldn't need it. Oh, you wouldn't drink a glass of punching.
no, what would you
You
drink?
get a wee drop of punch, that's all.
Punch. And you go to bed after that?
Aye.
And you sweat it all out.
All right, to be away in the school no more.
Back out to the perimeter wall again. This now is the far side from the front entrance. We're coming round now to what I believe is Champel Malash in front of us. This is where the wooden figure of St. Malash was kept. This is Trahon Nagiris, or the Lenten Retreat. It's a place of prayer and penance. I just came in there, not so bad really. All you have to do is come through a spider web and you're alright. They're roughly the same as the others. On through to the stone on the top. Lovely piece of work. Very nice to look at. Big coins of stones there. Rough, still, but well put together. Back down to the entrance again. This well here is just outside.
This is Tubbermalash. It's just outside the castle wall to the northeast side. It's beside the sweat house and might have been used in conjunction with the sweat house. It's not thought that it was used for drinking water.
Did you ever see enough of that?
We'll take a last look at Cashel and then head around the back of the island.
Aren't you pleased? Isn't that nice? Oh yeah, it is nice. And the birds, well-fed looking birds with sleek plumage. Must be plenty of fish out there. Remarkable hillside of daisies. The light isn't that good, it's straight overhead now. If you're here in the morning though, you'd probably get a very nice picture. Looks quite nice. Now just look at that. Aren't you glad you came here? I saw the father and mother there. They're flying about. They skited off with themselves. But I see them flying around the side there. Say they're quite worried of my intentions. And the nice cute little fellas. Enjoying all the others on the rocks there now through time. Out towards the west point. That's the direction I came from. This then is the west point. You see the massive sea pinks. Yesterday when I was here now, it wasn't as breezy as today. And there's a lovely smell.
We'll go now to Paul na Shantana. O'Donovan visited the island in 1836. He interpreted it as the cavern of the old wave, although Dr. Herity, that wrote the book on the island, believes it's the cavern of the strong wave.
This is on one of the stations at the cross. The mother just skippered off when I came on here.
The islanders finally left the island in November 1948. The number of families had gone from 12 in 1936 to 10 in 1946. There was only 6 in 1948 when they left. 46 people left on November the 12th. And Inishmurray Island is now a nature reserve and bird sanctuary. Quite a lot of eider and shelduck.
That's wrong. Come on, darling, do something. You're on film. Well, let's go for it. The watery sun going down. And you can hear the gulls still. You can hear a lot of birds singing as well. Coming up there somewhere.
Country house dance. Had you music
great,
and sing song?
Great, you'll never see it here anyhow.
Yeah. What was it like?
Great.
Had you a gramophone?
Not at all, melodies.
Oh, melodies.
Oh, Jim Brady and all them playing.
Used to play the
lovely
melodies.
music. Oh,
Yeah.
he's lovely music.
Who's Jane Brady? Is she Jane Belly?
She's dead and gone now.
But and you she court one another and all this crack, and
Oh, you'll be watching your court.
would you? Had she be in bed at a certain time? Had she be in bed at a certain time?
What?
Had she be in bed at a certain time?
Oh, well, I was going to school. I was doing about 13 years of age. I used to stay in the house, and my father brought me over to the dancing place.
And you at the country house dance was a lot of punching in it,
Not that much, surely.
wasn't it?
No, no.
And what were the floors like? Were the flag floors or
Not at all. Floors was whitish snow, cement.
cement
Oh,
floors?
lovely, lovely.
And
What
white
kind of
washed
dances used to
Oh,
dance?
lovely.
Was it
What?
Katie dances?
What class of dances used to dance?
The lancer, the half set, the sixes, the four, and the square.
Lances, the half set,
Aye,
the sixes and the fours.
aye, and the squares. And
The squares.
Many knows that squares now. And I know it myself when I go down and dance.
Would they dance all night till morning or what?
Would you dance all night until morning?
Clear day.
Clearly in the morning.
Aye. I'm pretty putting all right, but they would get much out, you know, when they get a glass.
Who
of
was
it.
giving out the punching?
Oh, the old fella, the house.
Okay.
Ceoltas Ceoltarí Éireann, trip to the island, June 1991.
Right, Black Beg landing on the island. I got my boat anchored off outside and Larry gave me a lift in. That's 2 boats, perfect landing conditions. 3 more boats to come, or 4 that we know of. Brendan's waiting outside. And here comes Rodney. And Sea of Galilee picking up the rear. That's all we have at the present time anyway. Here comes Brendan. Yeah, there's a lot of them. The last time I was on here, the young ones were coming out. They were hatching the eggs.
Mullaghmore, give us a big smile there.
He's come home, Joe.
Anything green can be very slippy. That is a heavy one. Full of putty.
But you know what I would come in here?
Only stones to fool people. How was it?
The other bag's up, man. Watch yourself now, take your time. What's that one?
And the bag. No, they never do. They only leave the old pair to Wellington boots and things like that. That's right. To us, you look like you were born to the island life. I might bring Pete McAfter as well. Oh, jeez, I like the hat. Oh, boy, the summer is coming. See you later on. Bye now. I'll see you later on.
Sure, Eugene, this be scratching his boat. It won't do.
Scratching his what?
I thought you were with his boat scratched.
I know. It's lovely.
Come on, Vera, give us a big smile there.
Sound Joe.
Right, we have everybody off and we're making our way up along here. Lovely day, hot sun. Marty there is just after telling me we have a dancing board. So I hope he's right.
How are you keeping? What you here? This is Bob. That's it. Well, Michael Leeds. Oh, yeah.
They're the one family, no? See, they're
That's
not the
Tessie.
niece. Oh,
That's
that's it.
30 Paddy Cut John, boy.
Oh,
And tell us, 16 to the 884, was that from the last left?
I say somebody just put that
No,
down.
no, no.
No, they're gone.
1949, I think.
30 years.
30.
Is it 30 years they got out of here?
1949.
Yeah.
1949.
Oh, she got our helmet with him. Oh, look at Wally. Come on, get out the box here. Get out the box.
Chipper is open.
David, I'm all big inside.
The chipper is open to 7 down.
Ow! The pub is open. That's it. The pub back there. Why is he not coming around?
Very busy case on the day.
Mind the box a bit. Huh? Not too bad, no. I won't be back tonight.
It's about priorities now. You forget about your priorities till you get back to the mainland.
It wouldn't be better than here, Joe.
No.
It's beautiful, I have to say that. Really. That's terrific, really, though.
The birds isn't a bit pleased about all this disturbance.
Oh, no. That's the reason for the Mullaghmore back.